City on a Hill is a ministry team from Olivet Nazarene University. We were put together by those in charge of ministry teams, and basically what happens is in December you go to a ministry team meeting, and then you send in a video of the different talents that you have. So I personally sung, played my mandolin, played some guitar, and sent that video in, and then they look at those videos and they get to know you a little bit through those videos, and then the next step of the audition process happens and you tell your testimonies to a panel of people. The really important thing about ministry teams is that not only are you musically talented, but also you have a good, strong faith, and that you are willing to share your faith with others in different contexts. The next step of the process for auditions was to blend with other band people. So we all got into a big room and we were put into different bands and different groups, and they just wanted to hear what different people sounded like together. So I would play my mandolin with Chad, who was playing guitar, and I would sing with Kara Ann, and they would listen to all the different blends of different bands, and then from that they would decide on who would be in a band together. The coolest part about being in a band is that, well, at first none of us had ever played together before, and we were put together in a band, and somehow, some way, we started playing a song, and it worked out because we all have background in music, and we're all musicians, so we were able to just start playing a song together, and it was really great. That first song, I think our first song was Praise Him, and it started off a little rough, but then we finally got it, and it was really cool. And it's just such a neat experience to be able to have a blend of different instruments and different vocals together. A typical day in the life for City on a Hill would be we load up the bus and we drive maybe an hour, maybe 4 hours, maybe 8 hours, and we get to the church, get to the camp or whatever, and we take out all of our equipment and start setting it up, and then we do a sound check, and then we figure out what songs we're playing, and then we play them for either a camp or a worship set. So we'll play for the church's worship team instead of their worship team. One of the best parts about being in a ministry team is the fact that not only do you get to become really close with your bandmates and become a family with them, but also you get to meet so many different people and just get to hang out with them and talk to them about life and about God, and we also try to influence them to come to Olivet, and we have a really good time. Sometimes we have too good of a time. Sometimes the guys in the band act like boys, but that's okay. One of the worst parts about ministry teams is probably just the lack of sleep and the fact that we should probably be doing homework, but instead we're traveling on the road. But the benefits are so worth it. It has been such an incredible experience and a great journey to just get to know all of these crazy people. And I know that I've grown as an individual and as a musician just from being around these bandmates of mine. City on a Hill has definitely become an incredible family, and sometimes dysfunctional, but just like a family, we're all brothers and sisters, and sometimes we get along, sometimes we don't, but we do have a few things in common. Our faith, our desire to lead worship, and just our desire to have fun as well. It's been a great journey, and I'm so blessed and glad to be a part of City on a Hill.